Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to VanillaTV, where we have an awesome night of Team Fortress 2 action in store for you guys with Crackland versus BFF. We'll talk about that game here in a second, as I probably want to welcome my cast and my streamer here tonight. First of all, my name is Pledge. Thank you so much for watching already, and so much for tuning in here to VanillaTV. Make sure you check out the website at VanillaTF2.org. And then secondly, as you can see on the stream, or I don't know exactly what's been happening, as Animal, the stream hero for today, is going to be taking care of that. My co-caster for today is going to be none other than Reveral, the old Crackland player, now commentating on the new Crackland with me. Reveral, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, mate. I'm just joining the server now.
Nice. Sounds good. I'm sitting here on the STV kind of just waiting for this game to start. There's 9 people on the server. And I personally cannot wait. This is week 3. I'm quite sure this is week 3 of ETF2L. Yeah, it is week 3 because the maps are different than week 1 and week 2. I could have done this mathematics myself. But yeah, it's going to be ETF2L Season 14, powered by Twitch.tv, sponsored by Twitch.tv, everything by Twitch.tv. Big shout out to them for sponsoring and helping out Team Fortress 2 here. Season 14 from ETF2L is right on the way, as we have week 1 and week 2 pretty much finished in the Premiership, and week 3 pretty much commencing right now, with this one being the first one. Crackland and BFF are up against each other, and this is a fun matchup considering that the past 2 days both of these teams have been playing as Pokemon. So we have results to work with, we can compare the teams, and comparing the teams, Reveral, I think we're gonna have to say that Crackland are favourites here.
Yeah, they did better against Pokemon. They won the match completely, 2 maps, 6-0. So now BFF are in a mental state of, I don't know, on a weak spot. They need to win this game in order to get back to the top 3. So I wish them good luck, but in my opinion, I think Crackland's gonna win.
Yep, Crackland is definitely looking good, looking strong this season. Do you know anything about the players on the team? Like, obviously, there's no Israelis anymore on that team, where you obviously used to be one of many. Red Shock is not playing this season. Brego's playing demo, but have you talked to any of the players? Do you know what their goal is this season? Because I can only assume that Crackland's going for the #1 spot to beat Epsilon and Broder.
They're going for the win, obviously. smzi and Deeps, as far as I know, are very keen, and I respect that. They play very much on DM and MG, so they're gonna do good. They train a lot, and on the other hand, they have also minimoose, which is an amazing soldier without even training, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of talented players on Crackland's team, definitely. And we haven't even talked about Super Scout TviQ yet.
Super Sniper TviQ.
Okay, Super Sniper, let's put it that way. He was playing Super Doman in warm-up here. Well, BFF is... we're just kind of waiting for BFF to join here. Obviously, they're going to be playing in the red, and we'll see how that goes. But TviQ is really just a man of its own. That's pretty much the way we can say it.
He can change games.
Yeah, we've probably seen that already this season. Rather, I saw them against Pokemons and Crackland. To be fair, Pokemons were 2-0 up against them on Gollywash. Like, Pokemons had Crackland on the ropes, and then TviQ just comes out. He didn't come out with the sniper rifle, but he got a lot of very important picks. Brego played a fantastic game on Gollywash. Really excited to see him on Gollywash here. Maps are going to be Snakewater and Gollywash. I actually forgot to say that. But it is Snakewater and Gollywash today, so it's a combination of the week 1 and week 2 maps. A combination we haven't seen yet. And we'll have to wait and see how this goes, to be fair. Like, Snakewater is going to be the map to start, Gollywash second. And BFF lost Snakewater last night to Pokemons 4-3. I don't think Crackland is going to be very scared to play them here on this map.
They won't be scared, but they might get cocky, which is bad. BFF need to prove themselves on this map right now, and this is their only chance to prove it.
We'll have to see how it goes. The server's changing level. I don't know if they're changing back to Snakewater, if they're going to Gollywash first, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Guys, by the way, once again, thanks for joining. Animals on the stream, on the off chance that anything is happening on the stream with regards to audio lag, video lag, or anything just completely screwing up, first, before complaining, change the quality difference. Sometimes, weirdly enough, if you're on 480p or something watching, 720p plus or 1080p plus, whatever we're running at this moment in time, usually is better because it creates a live feed. And if it's not better, then turn it down low. And if that doesn't work, that's where you're allowed to complain. And that's when you can tell us, hey, it's laggy. Is there anything you guys can do about that? If we know if there's something wrong, obviously, we'll manage to take care of that. But either way, thank you so much for joining. This is going to be a game which pretty much decides what BFF is going to play for, I think, Reveral, because they tied versus Pokemon. Pokemon, a team that is going to be around the middle of the table, I think. I don't think they're going to relegate, but I definitely think they're going to be somewhere in that middle. I don't think they're going to play for the championship. And Crackline is really a team that wants to win. Playoffs for them is just mandatory, and if they get second, that's okay. Third is a little bit meh, and fourth is like just awful. But they want to reach at least playoffs. While BFF is really just a team of which we don't really know how good they are yet. But if they can take a map out of Crackline here, I think they're going to be in good shape.
I think that you're wrong in one thing. I think that Pokemon gonna finish around the bottom 2.
Alright.
Yeah, I think QN have the better chance winning the 5th spot around the mid-table. But yeah,
have you seen the games yesterday and the day before?
no, I didn't. But I know that Pokemon are playing good, especially with Gubbins now, and would they switched down and Evil Moon.
Yeah,
they're playing better. But still, I believe that QN are more organized as a team and can defeat them.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Quarantine yet. We saw them playing against Pyrogen, and they actually did really, really well. Quarantine managed to win both of those maps off of Pyrogen. Did a really good job in that game. And obviously we're going to see more of Quarantine and pretty much any team. At the exact same time as this game, Broder is playing their game versus Doctrino. I'm quite sure it's Doctrino they're playing against at this moment in time.
Yeah.
We wanted to bring you coverage of that, but unfortunately there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. We just didn't have enough manpower here tonight. Only had one streamer, and really that's pretty much all we could do. Arcs and Beta were debating maybe casting it themselves or something like that, but I haven't heard any confirmation on that, so obviously check that out. If you want to watch that game, we're not going to be showing it, but we will be able to bring you the score update tomorrow, because I'm quite sure tomorrow, God, my brain hurts from thinking, what game, Revel, you know what game it's tomorrow, right? You probably know.
Tomorrow, is it Epsilon playing tomorrow?
Was it Epsilon versus BFF or something? Something like that.
I can't remember right now.
Epsilon Brothers on Thursday, and that's going to be one hell of a game, by the way. Everyone should be here on Thursday. That's one hell of a game. You want to watch that one.
Gonna be tight.
Tomorrow, I'm not sure, but there's a game tomorrow, and I know that VanillaTV is covering it. Most likely me, plus someone else. Honestly, I'm not sure which game it is, but obviously take two tomorrow. VanillaTV is here for the entire season. And there's people in chat saying my stream is perfect and other people saying it's laggy at 360p. Guys, there's nothing we can do. If people are saying it's fine and one guy's saying it's lagging, I don't think there's a lot we can do. We have an alternative, though, which is join Mumble and the Source TV, if you know how Team Fortress 2 works. Obviously, you can do that, so you can find the Mumble and the STV in chat. If you do !Mumble and !Relay or something. I think that's the commands for it. I'm sure someone in the Twitch chat can point you towards that. Right, okay, so it's Epsilon versus Quarantine on Wednesday. There we go. Troll helping us out here. Reveral, that Troll's such a nice guy.
I was gonna say it. I didn't want to break you.
I just saw it, actually, so it might have just... Like, I have the chat on pop-out, so it might just only pop online for me a little bit later. That's fine. Alright, so, how many players do we have at the server, and what is BFF taking so long?
We're missing only one player, it's BeaVerN? Yeah, BeaVerN is the only one who's missing.
Okay, so we're missing BeaVerN. smzi's trolling me because he has about 17,000 spaces in his name. And I was getting annoyed by that. We'll see how it goes. Like with BeaVerN joining, you gotta keep in mind, Crackland Scout, you have smzi and TviQ playing together. Fantastic duo coming out from that. But on the other side, BeaVerN and Quad, in all honesty, on this map, specifically on Snakewater, I'm not sure who I'm going to give the edge. I'm quite sure both of the teams are going to run Sniper, though, Reveral.
On middle, I don't think so, because it's
No, obviously.
pretty hard. Yeah, but if they're going second or last, we can be sure to watch TviQ and or BeaVerN as a sniper.
Let's see. Yeah, is it going to be BeaVerN a sniper instead of quad? I'm not sure.
I didn't see quad playing sniper for a while, but I remember BeaVerN was a pretty good sniper.
We're gonna have to go and wait and see then, as BeaVerN is still not here, ladies and gentlemen. There's not really a lot we can do. So the planning for this week, just a reminder for everyone here at VanillaTV, we're doing a lot of Team Fortress 2 coverage, pretty much for the entirety of Europe. And when I say the entirety of Europe, that's one league. That's ETF2L, the European Team Fortress 2 League, where we're going to do a lot of coverage from. Season 14 has just started. It's sponsored by Twitch.tv, so big shout out to them. Or powered. I think officially it's powered by Twitch.tv. Big shout out to them, obviously, as you're watching the stream right now on Twitch TV, and obviously after that, there's a lot more coverage coming out. Esports Heaven, Excello, like I'm not really sure who exactly is doing what this season, but we're gonna have to wait and see how that all works out. We're gonna be casting the entire week, the entire freaking week, ladies and gentlemen. So you're gonna have to stay tuned every single day at pretty much the same time, which is 9 p.m. Central European Time, CET, or at 8 p.m. UK time. Obviously, figure it out that way. Gonna have today. We have Crack Clan in the blue coming up against BFF in the red. As soon as BeaVerN joins, we're gonna get this game underway. And then tomorrow we have Epsilon versus Quarantine, which is a game where we're gonna be able to see how good Epsilon is this season. And then the day afterwards, we have a real action day where we have Pokemon versus Pyrogen, which is a real mid and low table game. And then the game that pretty much everyone wants to see, which is Broder versus Epsilon. So both of those games, I'm not sure if we're going to cover both, but if we're going to cover one, it's going to be Broder versus Epsilon. People are expecting them to finish first and second this season. In what order, though, that game might actually decide that already, because obviously in the playoffs, the higher you end, the least game you actually need in order to get into the grand finals. So we'll have to wait and see for that. Where's BeaVerN?
No idea.
Did
No one's
BeaVerN
saying
friends
anything.
list?
No.
Damn it.
I'm guessing he's trying to launch TF2 or something.
I'm not exactly sure what's happening. They're not even talking about it in chat or something like that. In case there's something funny in the chat, by the way, I saw people messaging last night. When I was casting last night with Ali, I saw a comment where people were saying, "What are they saying in chat? Are the teams chatting together?" Sometimes, yeah, but in all honesty, most of it is pretty much useless. Gonna have to wait and see. Kaidus apparently said that BeaVerN is around, and that he's running a little bit late. So BeaVerN, we're just gonna have to wait for him, ladies and gentlemen. We're not really sure how it's gonna end. So what we're gonna do, and I hope Animal's ready for this. Animal, this is your streaming chance of glory. We're going to go to a little bit of music, and when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Crack Clan coming up against BFF here in ETF2L Season 14, week number 3, powered by Twitch.tv. And this game is going to go live. It's supposed to be a cracker, with Crack Clan being the favourite, but definitely BFF. Don't count them out whatsoever. As we're going to go to a little bit of music, we'll be right back with this game. Snakewater and Gully Wash, ETF2L, with Pledge, Reveral and Admirable. We'll be right back. See you soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to VanillaTV, where BeaVerN has just joined the game, and we're about to get this game live here. We have Pledge and Reveral on the microphones, Animals on the stream, and we have two fantastic players here, two fantastic teams, should I say, as we have Crackclan coming up against BFF in ETF2L Season 14, week number 3. We'll have to wait and see how this is exactly gonna go. Snakewater's the first map, Gullywash the second map. I'm looking forward to it, Reveral. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, mate. I'm looking forward to see this game as well. It's gonna be tight, but I'm giving the edge to Crackland.
Yeah, definitely. I think someone gave out the IP and password, I'm quite sure, so
nice.
Some passwords had to be changed. Well played. I don't know exactly, I think it was Ips. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But either way. If I'm gonna ask you right now, Reveral, a prediction, I want a score prediction, not just, oh, this team is gonna win. No, I want a score prediction for Snakewater.
It's gonna be 4-2 to Crackland.
In what way? Is it gonna be 2-2 and then Crackland better at the end, or is it gonna be like super close?
2-0 for Crackland, 2-1, 3-1,
right.
3-2, 4-2.
So a quick start from Crackland, that's what you're guessing?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
quick start and then a slow push.
Sounds good, sounds good. That's what Crackland has been doing, actually, against Pokemons as well. Like, you obviously haven't caught that game, but like, on Badlands they got 3-0 up in like 5 minutes. And from then on, they just kind of played it out. Went 6-2 in the end. And that's to wait and see. Again, on this map, BeaVerN has joined, and it is going to be 6 vs 6. We're waiting for these teams to start here. Crackland's going to be playing in the blue, BFF is going to be playing in the red. And some people are having lags, some people are not having lags, guys. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it. It's your PC. Go and try and change qualities. As this game right now is going live, we're going to cast this, and we're going to see how these teams are going to do. Week 3 of ETF2L Season 14, powered by Twitch.tv. Going live right now as we have Crackclan in the blue going up against BFF in the red. Two teams with different goals this season, but are definitely really not that big of a difference in skill. As Pledge and Reveral on the microphone, without them on the stream, we're going to take you through this game and definitely see a lot of aggression here coming out for BFF. Not really sure how this is going to work though. Crackland seems to be able to get the bigger hand out of this. 4-3 at the moment is going to be the exchange, and Admirable and hocz actually both still alive. kaidus is getting chased out here though, and we'll have to wait and see if they're actually going to get taken down. It doesn't look like it. minimoose was chasing around. That's not going to work out though. And Reveral, what did you see that middle? What did BFF do wrong?
I didn't see what BFF do wrong, but I did see what Crackland do well. They protected Brego on the back, and Brego just came in and put pressure on the BFF scouts, killed one of them, then killed the second.
Yeah, it was very well done by them, as right now we're gonna have to wait and see what
TviQ is on sniper on the left side.
Already! That's pretty... Okay. Oh.
Quick pick.
Oh god, we're gonna see a lot of TviQ sniper shots this game. I can pretty much guarantee you that. As right now, Crackland trying to make their way through that left-hand side. Quite a bit of spam though. Gonna be a little bit safe. Now Admirable is being forced to Uber right here, right now, as he's gonna lose connection with his soldier. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Now has to let the soldier go. Soldier's gonna jump away. Downman now coming in. Brego is gonna need to do the damage, but hocz is coming back into the fray. It's a standard 6 vs 6, and it looks like Crackland so far a little bit ahead, but Brego only on 11 HP. TviQ gonna try and take some players down. Sees the demo. Is he gonna be able to take the demo? Yes, kaidus drops to the floor as TviQ takes him down. Ips now goes down. BeaVerN goes down, and this second point pretty much going all over the place, but Crackland definitely coming out on top.
Yeah, Crackland seem to be pushing left now, right away.
Yeah, they're going to push from left here until last now, 60%. They're going to do probably a little bit safe though. hocz sees that soldier coming in. He's going to be able to get a couple of rockets in. No one's going to die just yet though. Brego now from this left-hand side, and Crackland does opt to get out. Ips is playing spy though. Is TviQ going to keep on sniping? I don't know.
He died.
Daleth is going heavy. Yeah, TviQ did die, but obviously this is the moment to change if you want to do anything. I'm quite sure he sticks to sniper though. That's just kind of what he does. He's playing scout, of course. Where is Ips? Ips, where are you? Ips is sitting on this right spawn door. Is he going to go for the sniper, or is he going to go for something else? I guess it just depends.
Yeah, he's
Here we
going
go.
for the soldier.
Ips is coming in. He's sitting on the point, acting like as if he's a scout. He's going to get the heavy. Is he going to be able to get anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. But a heavy pick, already quite valuable. I'm quite sure Crackline wants to push out on this. They are going to do that though. Devilman push coming in from the right hand side. Counter immediately comes in. Admirable gets juggled. Is going to have to go out on bottom. Immediately gets hit. 30 HP. Is going to pick the little map pack. He's going to be fine. TviQ goes down though, and that pretty much puts a dent in everything Crackline was trying to do. And we're going to go into some sort of stalemate scenario where BFF decides to push Reveral.
BFF are pushing lobby right now. They have a sniper on the top left balcony. They will try to get the pick before they push into the point.
Let's see how this goes.
Seems like Crackline are going back a little, putting pressure right now and taking the lobby.
Oh, what's happening? Let's see. BFF just gonna hold back, playing it very safe. I like what BFF is doing. Like, they're not putting any risk just yet. I mean, we're in the first 5 minutes of CP Snakewater here, the first map of this game, and we'll see how exactly this one is going to go. TviQ has gone back to his sniper rifle, pretty much what he always does. And again, quad is sniping. I said that before the game to you, didn't I?
Yeah, quad is sniping for them.
We'll see how this
It's a
is
stalemate
going to go.
scenario right now until one of the snipers to get a pick.
minimoose immediately got. He did get over through that door, but the stickies from kaidus were going to blast them all over the place.
Admirable got
minimoose is going down. Yeah, he wasn't really forced. They just tried to Uber in and force an enemy Uber, but minimoose got blasted away by 8 stickies on that door. And now BFF pretty much having a free pass in order to push this. There is an advantage though coming out of Admirable if the push fails, but it looks like they're going to catch him out. kaidus jumps in, is going to be able to take him down, and unless there's a backup, BFF looking very strong here.
No backup, just trying to block the point. 2 soldiers of Crackline. Seems like they're making it.
Yeah, Crackline is actually doing a surprisingly good job. smzi getting a double pistol kill here. kaidus is still alive, is going to take down minimoose, and this kaidus is going to be able to kill anyone else. It doesn't really look like it. Putting stickies all over the place. The scout is trying to chase him, sniper's trying to chase him, everyone is trying to chase him, and kaidus is going to drop the floor, but not before taking down TviQ. So that definitely means that Crackline is not going to be able to push out on this. Hat's going to spawn in 2 seconds. Admirable, did he go crits, or did he not? No, he's running regular medigun. There's a slight advantage, but nothing that BFF cannot get back if they don't build this properly.
Yeah, BFF are holding their back down right now. They have quad sniping on the top left, trying to get a pick, but I don't think he will get it from them. Crackline will just hold and build over and then push.
Let's see what exactly they're going to do. There is definitely a slight advantage here. They might be able to hit Hat, like as
TviQ
they have
sniping.
Uber.
Again on the left side. He's the man to watch right now.
Yeah, to be fair, like there's an Uber for Crackline right now. Are they going to dot push or are they not? It looks like they might. Yeah, they are going to go right door. They might pick off Hat just before he's going to get the Uber. Hat's is on 90%. They're going to focus the heavy down though. Daleth drops to the floor pretty much immediately. Now the Uber comes out onto a scout. Quad goes down. Great shot by TviQ coming out. Both Devilman goes down. It's a 3-for-1 exchange. Crackline definitely having the cards here to play this out properly, but BFF getting a couple of frags right now. BeaVerN does get a couple of frags. hocz managing to stay alive, just barely getting one as well. And we can see TviQ now dropping to the floor as BeaVerN takes him out with that scattergun on the side. You can see Admirable. Animals are streamer. to Admirable trying to build up this Uber. We can see a massive advantage coming out for BFF, even though they Ubered a lot later.
Crackline trying to shift things around, each is going heavy. They will try to play it more passive but with more damage. Admirable going down.
Yeah, Admirable going down, definitely not a perfect position from him, but it looks like Hat only 8 HP, 4 HP. Hat is still alive, now goes down.
Great
as
pick
smzi manages to shoot him down, and Crackline, God, really? Yeah, they defend.
It's a wipe. And TviQ is going last already.
Okay, it's BeaVerN versus TviQ, guys. BeaVerN versus TviQ here on last. To get this point, and TviQ shoots him down, is going to be able to cap this off perfectly fine as the duo gets one Swedish Scouts beating the other one out, and it's 1-0 to Crackline right here. We're playing in the blue. Up against BFF, who are playing in the red. This is ETF2L Week 3, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us here, Season 14 of ETF2L straight underway. Week 3 already. It's going quite quick, actually. Week 1 and 2 already down. Week 3 happening. First map here, CP Snakewater. Second map is Gully Wash with Pledge and Reveral as the second round's going on away. And again, BFF is really aggressive here, Reveral.
They're going aggressive, but they don't get the heals. The Demoman is really tagged and going down by Brego. Ips is cornered, but he can get out. He died. It seems like BFF got the upper hand over here and they will keep the point.
Yeah, BFF coming out on top on this one, definitely. TviQ does get a pick still. He is still alive. God, if he can do that, that's going to be awful. BeaVerN taking revenge on his Swedish buddy as he gets 3. I think BeaVerN got 3 that middle. Did a very good job actually protecting Hat there as well. Hat's still alive, already on 90%. And Admirable, really nothing he can do. I can remember vaguely that there were scenarios where Admirable would go crits in this scenario. He's not going to do it this time, but I think last season, Reveral, I don't know if you can remember that, he did that a couple of times. Looks like they're just going to back off, build this Uber, and hope that they get it before BFF is going to come knocking on that last door now.
It seems like TviQ is sniping. We'll try to get the medic in order to get Cracklan fair push. And BFF are pushing from bottom into Cracklan face, getting some picks.
Yeah, it's like Quad goes down, so obviously that's going to help him out, but how much is it going to help when there's about 6 people walking into the... Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Get the Uber saw. I cannot believe he actually did that. He got the saw, he Ubers immediately, and now Hat goes down as well. Quad, the only player alive, and Quad, he is sneaking down that bottom area, and it looks like... Is he actually going to be able to do it, or is Admirable actually the only one defending this? Admirable, is he going to be able to do it? Everyone is spawning, but Quad takes him down. The Irish medic drops to the floor as there was a little bit of a gap in the defense from Cracklan, really just being... they were out of position, Reveral. That's pretty much the easiest way to say that.
TviQ made a mistake. He pushed to second and left Admirable alone. He thought that Quad will not push on last, but Quad was so aggressive. Played it smart, to be honest. Admirable is going down as well.
Oh wow, he's going down again. Really, Admirable doesn't have the best of days yet, but Ips actually jumping in the back. The German soldier doing loads of work here. He's going to get shut down by Quad, but Quad versus 4. I don't know if you can do maths, but he actually took down Brego, which is surprisingly nice, but there's 3 players from Cracklan already storming across this second point. Daleth is there though. Hat's going to be healing him up as Hat not even going to be able to connect to his soldiers, only is going to be able to connect. BFF, are they going to be able to defend this? I do not think so, but they might actually want to go for this. They have a slight Uber advantage, they have a lot of players up, and Brego only now coming out of spawn. He's only now going to be able to join into the fight, but he's not going to be full health, he's going to be quite weak, and the point gets capped for BFF here. The block is actually not going to come out there. Cracklan a little bit out of position here. Ips going down, minimoose is weak, minimoose goes down, but TviQ should be around right now, does take down Hat, and Daleth and BeaVerN actually coming to clean frags up here, as there's already players on last, and it was a very scrappy round for Cracklan.
A lot of mistakes, a lot of judgment mistakes. They pushed without even having the amount of players to push.
Well, we have now. Yeah, scores 1-1. Go ahead, Reveral.
1-1. Yeah, I already mistaked in my prediction, but we can see that both the moments are coming to middle at the same time, putting the same pressure. It's only depends on the soldier. Daleth is taking Admirable down. Quick double jump on Admirable in the middle.
Yeah, very well done by BFF here. Definitely that jump from Daleth, immediately taking Admirable out of the fight, and he's probably going to be the only player for BFF to actually die here. That's a 6 versus 1 exchange. Very nicely done by the boys in red. Just moving on here, going to cap this middle, going to cap the second point, and I'm quite sure they're just going to rush her into last. And TviQ is going to have to pick up that sniper rifle. I can only assume that he's going to, and they're going to do double pyro. Okay, so apparently, okay, now TviQ's going sniper. It's already too late though. The Uber's already coming in here to last, as we can see a lot of pressure coming out from the red team. Kaidus and BeaVerN already picking up frags on Brego and Ips. Admirable now dropping to the floor. BeaVerN gets a double, and they're going to cap it off 2-1 to BFF. Something you did not expect, Reveral.
Not at all. But the game is still young. Cracklan can still turn it around.
Let's see, what times are the downward man actually going to be able to hit middle here? I'm just looking. It looks like they're at about the same time. Brego's a little bit later, did catch a sticky in the face, but so did Kaidus. Both down men pretty much in equal health. It's going to come down to the soldiers. Here comes one soldier flying, and Brego gets focused. Second rocket from Daleth actually missed, but hocz jumped in as well. That's 2 soldiers sacrificed to get a medic down, and a downman very, very weak. Are BFF going to be able to capitalize on it though? It looks like the fragging power from Cracklan too strong over here, as the 4 remaining players from Cracklan are going to be able to completely wipe everyone from BFF.
Had survived and ran away to last. smzi is rushing him to last, but I think he will be too late to pick him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be able to get out of there, no problem. And BFF probably going to be fine. Like, I'm not sure if they're going to defend second, but they're definitely going to push out and at least spam this. Let's see how much damage it's actually going to be doing here. They are going to try and defend this. Hat needs
They
to
are
stay
defending
alive.
it. Hat got the Uber, but Admirable changed to crits. Gonna be interesting.
It should be good to see. Like, this is what I was talking about earlier, like last round, Reveral. Like, Admirable does this from time to time, where if he dies and the enemy medic stays alive, he just goes crits. And I don't really know what the logic is, but he does that pretty much all the time. Quite often, actually. We see kaidus coming in right now, getting quite a bit of damage done onto the players of Crackland, but now the crit surprise is going to come in. Let's watch kaidus, ladies and gentlemen. As kaidus now comes out with the crits, takes down Quad. Is it going to be enough, though? Only Quad is not a lot. And obviously, yeah, there's going to be a massive fight now coming out. It's still 5 versus 5. I don't really think that Crackland is going to like this fight whatsoever, though, but they seem to get out quite well. Losing that middle to BFF, though. But now there's a crits advantage coming out for the Irish medic from Crackland here. How are they going to be able to respond to the aggression BFF is going to put out on them? There's quite a bit of damage, and we see kaidus actually all around Admirable at the moment. He's not going to be able to take him down. Only one stick actually landed there. Daleth now coming in onto Admirable. He gets a lot of damage done. Admirable drops to the floor as the two soldiers from BFF manage to take him down. Well played to them, and the Uber advantage back into the favor of BFF.
Minimoose will try to kill At, but he will have to go back. The logic behind the crits that Admirable took, it's to try to force the enemy medic and then have the crits advantage. With crits you can make a lot of more damage and you will charge it way faster.
Yeah. See how is Crackline going to be able to do anything here? It looks like they're going to try, though. BFF got completely destroyed there. hocz is pretty much the only player alive. A lot of BFF people are spawning right now, though. Going to be able to defend their second point, no problem. Admirable running that minigun once again. 25% Uber versus about 10%, so it's only a slight advantage here coming out for Crackland.
The Uber is on almost exactly the same, and TviQ suicide to take sniper.
Yeah. Well, we've seen this a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah, he will try to make the kill over here because it's a stalemate situation again.
A little bit of damage get exchanged there. Crackland just sort of showing themselves, giving TviQ some space on the other side. I'm quite sure that's what they did. He's going to look out of that window. I'm going to take a look at TviQ right now. Is he going to be able to get that shot done?
BFF are holding way back inside their lobby. They're afraid of the TviQ right now.
They just need to make sure they don't get sniped, and they're going to be able to hold on to this quite well. The Swedish sniper does see a face. He misses the medic. Oh, he had a chance there for at least one shot. He did have the chance to take down a medic there. It looks like Admirable has used Hat, immediately counter-pumping that, no problem. Stand at 6 versus 6, but obviously the team with the sniper is usually the weaker team. We can see Quad dropping to the floor first, though, and we have a 6 versus 4 scenario now as hocz also goes down. No players from Crackland have died so far, and they're going to be able to do this perfectly fine. Crackland coming in left-hand side through Sol Room, immediately putting pressure onto the enemy team, and it looks like BFF, they cannot really do a lot apart from just drop out there. Now TviQ gets the shot onto BeaVerN, only making the problems for BFF worse and worse and worse as Brego now manages to take down hocz, and I'm quite sure Crackline is just going to rush last there as they almost have Uber. They have TviQ on sniper. They have about 2 or 3 players an advantage here. Daleth only just spawning as heavy. He's going to be late to the point. kaidus suiciding in just to stall them out longer and longer. Ips does get taken down, but is it going to be enough? The Reds are now swarming onto the point. Is Crackland going to be able to do this? It looks like they're going to try. They're going to get a couple of frags here, and Hat pretty much the only man standing. He's going to get taken down, and Crackland with this Uber are going to equalize the score back to 2-all.
TviQ seems to be missing the heavy when he's standing still. Seems to be much easier for him to hit a standing heavy. We are going in for the 5th middle.
Yeah, I haven't seen crits yet.
They're playing it safe for now.
We're 17 minutes underway. We have 13 minutes left on the clock. If you can do mathematics like I can. And Daleth again, so much pressure coming out of the soldier. God, it's BFF just keeps launching in those two soldiers, putting down pressure, and I think for now, Cracklan has figured it out. Cracklan has said, okay, we know what we're going to do this. It's still a 2-for-2 exchange, though. It's not actually too bad. Is it going to be 3-for-3? No, minimoose going to be able to help out his German scout Sam there. They're going to be able to get a 4-for-2 exchange out of this. Hat's still alive, though. Admirable's still alive. They're not capping middle at all. smzi is only now returning. It's going to be a very late middle cap. Cracklan just really putting down everyone they have onto the second point, making sure that they can already attack it as that happened, but they now realize might be a little bit too aggressive. They're going back first.
Ips is spawning as a spy and TviQ is on sniper. They will try to get some picks over before pushing, yeah. Playing it very risky.
I guess it's two for two at the moment. Like, if you push now, with 10 minutes or so left on the clock, and you lose, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm guessing they just want to play it safe by having 2 pick classes and really only pushing when they get a pick. Let's see, where is Ip standing at the moment? Watching Ips and TviQ here is a little bit weird. I am watching Ips at the moment. He's going to come back. He's going to try and... What?
He forced the medic.
He forced help by walking in with his revolver. So, okay, I guess BFF coming in a little bit of an off position here, and you know, Cracklan didn't expect that at all. They didn't expect an Uber to just randomly come out there as Ips forced that Uber, but now suddenly we can see there's a 6 versus 3 scenario, and you can have Uber whatever you want, but if you have a sniper and a scout's Uber, that's not going to work out, and I think BFF is going to be able to pick up this middle for free. But now, though, Cracklan is going to be coming back in and going to be trying to take this middle. I can only assume they're going to do that because they do have an Uber advantage. Going to wait for all their players to be there, and after that they should be pushing for this middle. Brego first. Going to check for stickies. TviQ coming from this kitchen sort of area. You see Cracklan very slowly making their way through. Very cautious, very safe. Hat's already on 70%.
Daleth jumping on Admirable, trying to force him again.
Is he gonna work? No, it's not gonna work.
No.
I expect
it's gonna be a back and forth middle right now. Like,
well, Daleth bought BFF at the time. BFF can actually defend this. They have Uber.
Yeah, they have the Uber.
Are they gonna do that though? Yeah, it looks like they are gonna Uber into Cracklan here. Both teams pretty much Ubering at the exact same time. Multi's coming down, but Cracklan definitely getting the better end of this. Ips goes down though. That's not good for Cracklan whatsoever, as they still have TviQ on that sniper. So that's 5 classes versus 4 being able to fight here. Cracklan losing a couple of players, and BFF seems to be better. That bump from Daleth just made sure they got the extra 20% to actually fight that there. I mean, it was very well played by BFF.
Daleth is doing a really good job for BFF. I didn't expect it from him, to be honest. He's such a great owner in this game. Forcing the Ubers, killing the medic every time.
Oh, can it kill Brego? Brego's 2 HP, 3 HP, 4 HP, now goes down. And yeah, for people who thought I was counting up, that was true, because obviously he was getting healed at the same time as well. Brego does manage to drop to the floor though, and now there's a slight Uber advantage, but specifically no demo for Cracklan. And really, BFF wants to hit that timing where Brego's not up yet, but Brego's only now spawning. So it is going to be a standard 6 versus 6. Are they going to wait? Yes, they are going to wait. Look at that. I like this. I like BFF waiting here and playing it safe.
They got a pick on TviQ on bottom. They're gonna push right now on the left side.
BFF coming
watching
in.
kaidus right now.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming in here. Yeah. They do get some time already on the cap, but it's a very late Uber actually coming out from both teams. Uber's pretty much the same time. Hats and the rest of his team are going to have a little bit of an edge here, but Cracklan obviously has the high ground as it works on Snakewater last. Are they going to be able to fight this off as everyone from the Reds comes in? It's now kaidus versus 4, and if you can do the mathematics, one demo man is not going to win against 4 players.
Quad spawned and going bottom again, trying to get something.
Cracklan's paying attention. Yeah, Cracklan's paying attention. They know that Quad was alive, and last time he went bottom, so hey, let's push bottom this time around. Exactly did that.
And you know what? BeaVerN is on sniper right now.
Okay, so they're switching. Quad is very much so saying, hey, my sniping is not too good today. BeaVerN, you try. Let's see what Quad is going to do. He's going to stay with that scout role. We can see Cracklan actually, like, I don't know what Ips was exactly doing there. Is he going to be able to get out of there? 92 HP, it looks like he might actually get out of there as Cracklan, with the rest of the team, just going to be able to back up on him here. minimoose 3 HP, managing to get out of there alive. Uber's ready for Cracklan, not at all ready for BFF. BeaVerN is not getting any picks so far. And obviously he's going to be the linchpin at this moment in time. Cracklan going to try and push this, going to try and pressure this. Is Hat going to be able to get that Uber in time? 90%. And BFF, the BFF medic is going to be very close to having this Uber. Now has that Uber, so they're going to be able to counter that Uber. And again, everything comes down to BeaVerN. They're going to sneak around behind, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Crackland snuck all the way behind, only now to Uber. And they have a certain 5 to 6 second advantage here over BFF. They have positional advantage, player advantage, and Uber advantage. And that's just going to be too much for BFF to handle. And while we thought BFF was going to pick up that round about 2 minutes ago, now it's Crackland going to be able to pick this one up. Unless Quad can have some sort of miracle going for him. That's not going to happen as we have a 3-2 scoreline now coming out for Crack Clan. We have 7 minutes left on the clock, and maybe, Reveral, you're going to be right with your 4-2.
Seems like my prediction is going right, but not in the same order I predicted it.
It only matters what the end score is, man. Right.
That's how lottery works.
6-0 now coming out. Crack Clan again versus BFF here in ETF2L Season 14 Week 3. It's about 6.5 minutes left on the clock. 3-2 is the scoreline for Crack Clan at this moment in time. BFF's going to have to bring it. And it looks like Brego, 13 HP, 12 HP, is going to stay alive there to the pressure of Daleth. But Crack Clan's Brego obviously was very, very far out of the fight. It looks like the rest of the team, no problem cleaning this stuff up though. It's a 4-2 exchange. Admirable's weak, minimoose is weak, and obviously Brego was very, very weak. But the healing from Admirable there was pretty much spot on. As right now actually BeaVerN trying to do some work here. Is he going to be able to kill Brego down? No, he does not. As 2 players from BFF only get 1 frag onto minimoose. And that is all she wrote.
smzi was there to clean up. There was a soldier hiding behind the boxes and the scout coming from kitchen area. They were trying to get Admirable, but smzi cleaned them.
Looking around at the moment, seeing if we can see something strange.
Crackland got the Uber advantage. They will keep second. I think that BFF wouldn't block it.
BeaVerN is already putting a sentry on last. Like, BFF has no intention of blocking this. It seems a little bit weird. Like, let's be fair though. Like, there's only 5 minutes left on the clock and you're a point down. Why would you build sentries? Like, you need to push back. Well,
I think they want to block last and then repush.
We're gonna see. Right now the sentry does get spotted. It's gonna take a couple of stickies to take that one down. As Brego goes down, Admirable misses that Uber pretty much completely. He did get the soldier in, and obviously he did get his downman in, but Brego not being able to take out that sentry gun.
The sentry walked.
Yeah, the BeaVerN now changed classes though, so the sentry, no problem. Is just gonna get removed from the game. And BFF, but they're gonna have to push out here, Reveral, and here we go.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do this? I'm not sure.
They will keep second. Yes. That's what the sentry was meant to be. Just to hold them back, Crackland back, and then let BFF the chance to push outside.
Let's see, BFF is going to push. Admirable does still have that Uber advantage. There's one soldier making his way around. Let's see, it's not Daleth. It's Ips trying to get something done. It's not going to work though. Both teams now playing standard classes. No snipers, no spies, no pyros, no NGs, no heavies. Absolutely nothing. Everyone is playing standard. As standard as possible. We have a full Uber coming out now for the Irish medic from Crackland Admirable. Is he going to lead his team forward or are they going to stay back? No, it looks like they are going to move forward here. Going to try and pick up the second point for free. There's quite a bit of spammer. Admirable catches at least 1 pipe. And it looks like BFF not dropping any players so far. Pretty much playing the spot on. Admirable now gets forced. Pretty much isolated from the rest of his team. The scouts now get Ubered. Quad goes down. But if that's the only casualty for BFF, I think BFF is going to like this exchange. Here to come back in with Uber. Everyone from Crackland is running. Are they going to be able to get out of there in time? 17 HP for Admirable. Roller does not manage to pick him up, but Daleth gets 2. kaidus gets 1. And we can see that the exchange, not too bad for BFF, but not as good as they would hope to.
Crackland are pushing it, they have smzi behind the BFF team.
And Hat's trying to get out of there. Hat's still fighting together with kaidus right now, and it looks like kaidus with the bottle. Gonna be able to pick up Ips here. Only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. You gotta keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Crackland is already 3-2 up. They're not gonna mind just holding this, playing it safe and not taking any risk. Ubers are pretty much even. Is Crackland going to defend this? It looks like they're going to put some pressure. kaidus goes down. The point does get picked up by BFF, but there are a lot of players on low health, and Crackland might just look to seal the deal here, Reveral.
TviQ was sniping from window, got a pretty nice shot on the scout. They have a three man down for BFF, and Crackland will push it without Uber, in my opinion.
Yeah, Crackline's probably just going to move on here. They do have Uber. Hat does not have the Uber just yet. 95%. Are we going to see anything crazy happening? Daleth goes down. Both Ubers get popped off right now. There's an advantage for BFF in the Uber department, but already Daleth going down. It's a 6 versus 5. The Uber's going to run out, and I'm sure Crackline's going to want to push this. Admirable's quite weak, though. Is he going to be able to stay alive? 16 HP, and it looks like he's managing. There's already people on the point. Crackline's going to pick it up 4-2. As we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's going to be so hard for BFF to pull this back.
If the middle goes right for BFF, like a wipe for Crackline, they might still have the chance to get a quick round in like 1 minute, 50 seconds.
We saw it yesterday.
And then get a second. It all depends on this middle.
Yesterday it was 4-2 to Crackline. Yesterday it was 4-2 to Pokemons, and BFF almost managed to pull it back in like 3 minutes. We'll see though, as Crackline, actually we see Brego getting a double kill pretty much straight off the bat, and it looks like this middle's completely all over the place, and Crackline is going to seal the deal here. Theoretically, I don't think it's possible anymore, is it?
It's not possible. Admirable will get the Uber, and just blocking the point, standing on it with Uber, it's like 30 seconds.
1 minute and 45 seconds, not going to be enough, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be it. Crackline is going to pick up the first map in probably the score that you predicted, Reveral, so good job. It's quite nice.
TviQ forced them on the back. They will now try to push from bottom, but it's too late to do anything.
Yeah, Crackline might actually go for the 5-2. I'm expecting them to. Obviously,
and
it's
win
not
my
possible.
Prediction.
Yeah, and completely ruin your prediction. I think that's them. I think they're listening, and they're like, "Oh, that Reveral dude, he predicted 4-2. Let's make it 5-2." Just to piss him off. I think that's a great idea. Let's see how it's going to go, though. Crackline is going to pick up the second point. Are they going to keep pushing onwards, or are they just going to stay here for a little bit? There's only a minute left on the clock. BeaVerN goes down. Game is already won, ladies and gentlemen, just on the off chance that you're wondering what exactly is happening. Ips is suiciding. He probably wants to play something weird. Pyro. Anything crazy still happening? I didn't see snipers, I didn't see anything weird. Crackline is going to push last here. 40 seconds left on the clock. And this is really all about statistics.
They won't have the Uber, but I think they will still push. I hope they won't get it.
You're just hoping your prediction will be perfectly fine. As Crackline's going to push from the right. Yeah, it looks like they are going to push from the right. Does kaidus have stickies there? This might be disaster if he does. No, he does not. As where are his stickies? They're probably somewhere else. But you can see Crackline pushing, coming from underneath against the heavy right there, though. That might actually be very difficult. Crackline managing to make this work. Reveral,
oh my god.
Your prediction is screwed, man. It's 5-2.
Fuck them.
Oh, 8 seconds left on the clock, and they managed to make it 5-2. Well played to Crackline here. They're going to win this first map in ETF2L Season 14, Week 3, powered by Twitch.tv, the very streaming website you're watching right now. Here with Pledge and Reveral costing Crackline versus BFF. Crackline picking up the first map, 5-2. And we're going to go into the second map, Gully Wash, something where we expect BFF to be better, but we're not 100% sure what exactly is going to happen. Thank you so much for joining. We'll be right back with the second map, CP Gully Wash here on VanillaTV. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.